craziest dream last night about a girl who was turned into a swan. But her prince falls for the wrong girl and she kills herself.
My sister was a ballet dancer, so it was in the background, and that's why I was initially interested in doing something in the ballet world, because I never understood it as a kid, and I thought it would just be an interesting world to explore.
We thought it would be very easy going into it after coming off The Wrestler and having Darren coming off that success and having a movie star like Natalie attached to it. And you learn very quickly that, it's not so easy. I mean, people didn't want to make a film about set in the world of ballet.
He promised to feature me more this season.
Well, he should. You've been there long enough. And you're the most dedicated dancer in the company.
The film for me is about actors and acting. And it was, my best collaboration the one I enjoy the most is working with actors. And I'm fascinated by the process when actors get to that unconscious place and it just becomes they're tapping from something beyond. So I wanted to really explore what getting lost in that was.
I started training a year ahead of time when we definitely did not have financing. So I just started on my own. I got my own teacher and started training and would call up Darren and be like, come to class, look at what I can do. And he'd come and be like, uh-oh, you can't do that much.
It's the role, isn't it? It's all this pressure. I knew it'd be too much. I knew it.
Ow, what's she doing here? He made me your alternate.
The only person standing in your way is you.
The day after that I got the film, I went into the ballet studio and I trained for 3-4 months prior to production, 7 days a week, or 5 hours a day, and then 2 months with production. And I think, I aesthetically wanted to look like a ballerina. And so I ended up, losing 20 pounds. And that was pretty much the hardest thing that I had to do, is I think the physical transformation.
How do you know where I live? I have my ways. She's after me.
There aren't any easy scenes. There aren't any times when you can relax. So you really have to be on 100% and at all times. And I think that was the big challenge. I remember we would start every Monday at 6 a.m. And by Friday, we were starting at 6 p.m. and finishing at 6 a.m. And, keeping that sort of focus through that kind of schedule and, being able to be on point shoes at 5 a.m. Was only possible because of Darren's guidance and creation of that atmosphere on set.
Feel my touch. Respond to it.
Someone's hard for teacher. I don't want to talk about that.
That scene, I really thought that we would have to dance more. And one day I went to the Paris Opera, and I had the opportunity to see Mikhail Baryshnikov work with a young dancer. And that was a key moment for the character, I guess, because he wasn't doing anything, and it was so interesting to watch, Watch the way she moves. Sensual. She's not faking it.
Seduces! Attack it! Attack it! Come on!
When she soars, I wanted the camera to give that sensation to the audience. I wanted to get close, because when you're in the audience and you see ballet, it's very easy for everything to look effortless because they're so freaking good. And the second you go backstage and you see all the muscles and all the tendons holding on for dear life as, the two toes are resting on a wooden block on an unforgiving floor, spinning around in a circle, and they come off stage and they're gushing with sweat and they're bent over, hyperventilating, and then there's all the blood and all the pain. I just wanted to be close because I wanted to show the audience what the effort was.